Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. This week is my Game Week 31 Premier League predictions. Let's get into it. There's only 7 game weeks left, so let's get into it and begin Game Week 31 of my Premier League predictions. First game of the weekend, we have Aston Villa versus Newcastle. High-flying Aston Villa that are going amazing at the moment, and they're winning games and they're fighting for a place in Europe. It's a shock how much they've turned around. They went from a team that's in a relegation battle in there, around there, mid-table, in that relegation zone battle type thing that so many teams were in. All of a sudden, they're flying up. They're now 6th place in the Premier League, and they're flying for a place in the Europa League. Can they get it? Maybe, but in this game, I don't think they're going to win, because I think Newcastle this season have been too strong, and they're going to continue their push to the Champions League. And it's just, Newcastle will just be a bit too much for Aston Villa, but I think it'll be close. So I'm going to go with a 3-2 Newcastle win. The next game of the game week, we got Chelsea versus Brighton. Chelsea, who are not playing well this season at all, and now they got Fat Frank in charge. They are not going to win a game. And playing a Brighton team have been amazing this season. By their standards, amazing. And that's no dig at Brighton. That's just saying, for their standards as Brighton and Hove Albion, they're doing amazing. What they have in their team is amazing. The way they can bring in players and redevelop the squad, the manager, and how they can redevelop everything around the club is brilliant. And every team that's like not in the big six, they would love it to be a team like that build like that. So I have so much praise for them as a club and what they are doing at the moment. So in this game, I think Brighton will have too much for them. I think it's going to be a 2-0 Brighton win. Next game is Everton versus Fulham. And as a Leeds fan, this better happen. Fulham are on a downward spiral at the moment. No Mitrovic, but I still think Fulham are going to win. I mean, it's more of a hope Fulham win as a Leeds fan in this relegation battle. But I think Fulham will win this game, though. I don't think they're going to score many goals with Mitrovic out the team, so I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Fulham. I think they're going to nick it 1-0 with a late goal. Next game, we've got Southampton versus Palace. Palace off the back of beating Leeds 5-1. Southampton are the worst team in the Premier League this season, in my opinion. And Palace should easily wipe them aside. I think they're going to win this game 3-0. I'm going for 3-0 Palace win. The next game we got is Spurs at home to Bournemouth, So Spurs fighting for top 4, fighting for Champions League football. And then again, Bournemouth are probably having their best spell. They're having their best spell getting out of the relegation zone. And, oh my God, from people saying they're definitely down to they could survive. They could still survive. But I think Spurs are going to have too much for Bournemouth. And it's going to be a simple win for them. I think it's going to be 3-1. I do think Spurs will concede, but it'll be a 3-1 win for Spurs. The next game is Wolves versus Brentford. This game could go either way, in my opinion. But I just think Brentford were going to have too much for Wolves. You never know in this game. But I do think Brentford are going to win this game. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Brentford win. I think it'll be close. But I think it'll be one of these games where Brentford will be the way better team, but won't be able to convert their chances. But they'll still score 2 goals. And Wolves will score a goal as well. So I'm going to be 2-1 to Brentford. The next game is Man City versus Leicester. I think this game was going to end 4-0. I think City are going to absolutely destroy Leicester, and the game will end 4-0 to Manchester City. Too strong for them, way too strong for them. As a lot of teams know, every single season, Man City squad is amazing, and they'll just batter Leicester 4-0. The next game we got is West Ham versus Arsenal, the title leaders, and West Ham who are in a relegation battle. I think Arsenal will have too much for West Ham, and I think they're going to win this game. But I don't think it's going to be a smashing. I think it's going to be a 2-0. It's going to be one of these games where Arsenal are all over West Ham for the entire game, and another game where they're going to be all over them, chance after chance. They will convert 2 of them, but it's going to be one of those games where you could say they could have scored 5 or 6, but it will be a 2-0 win to Arsenal, in my opinion. The next and the last game, the final game of the game week, of course, I'm not doing the Leeds-Liverpool game due to my preview will be the day before the game, so I do a preview for that, so that we know that won't be a thing. We don't do that. Anyway, Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. Manchester United, I think, are going to win this game. I pray they're going to win this game because you know what they could do. We don't want Nottingham Forest to win, and I think Man United are going to be too strong for them. A bunch of injuries in the Europa League game, but I still think they're going to have too much for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are at home, though, and their home form is what's going to get them over the line if they do stay up. But I still think Man United are going to be too strong for them, and they'll win this game 3-0. Thanks for watching the video. make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section down below your predictions for the matches and what you think the scores will be. If you like the video, as of course I said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to always check it out. Check out my videos. Check out all the content I do. Thanks for watching. Peace.